Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're making curry corn, breadfruit and pigeon peas. It's going to be a one-pot cook-up. It's a little bit more extravagant from the regular curry corns. If you guys are willing to try something new, I hope you give this one a try. It's going to be super easy to put together and very delicious, and it's great with rice or roti, even by itself. So to get started, over medium heat, I'm adding oil to my skillet. Next, we're going to go in with fenugreek seeds, also known as methi seeds, and cumin or geera seeds. You want to add this before the oil gets hot. These are going to toast in the oil until they turn a darker brown color. If your oil is screaming hot, I suggest allowing it to cool down before adding in the seeds. Once your seeds starts to turn a darker brown color, we're going to go with a few curry leaves. It does splatter, so just be very careful. Now the curry leaves are optional. If you don't have it, you don't have to worry. And now we're going in with our aromatics. So chopped onions, chopped pimentos and scallions. And we're going to allow this to saute until the onion is tender. Once the onion is tender and it starts to turn light brown on the ends, we're going to go in with some minced garlic. I always like to add my garlic after the onion because the garlic tends to burn before the onion has a chance to get brown. So add in your garlic and mix that in. We're going to saute for about a minute until the garlic is tender and it turns a lighter brown color. Now let's add in the curry. I like using this 9-spice curry. The flavors in it balance out this recipe perfectly. So I add in 2 tablespoons, but while cooking it I realized that I wanted a little more curry, so I'm going to go in with an additional tablespoon of curry. And these are level tablespoons and not heaped tablespoons. So I'm going to add that in and allow the curry to continue to cook for about a minute until it feels greeny. Now, once it feels grainy, we're going to add in water to help it cook. We're going to give this a mix and we're going to cook this until it turns into a thick paste and the oils start separating from the curry. This can take anywhere between a minute to 2, but you do want to do this on a low heat. Never cook curry on a high heat because it will burn and taste really bitter. So here you'll see that it starts to thicken, but it still needs to cook some more. So I'm going to allow it to cook, and once it's finished, this is what it should look like. The oil starts separating, a really nice thick paste. Now we add in our breadfruit, our corn, and the corn I'm using raw, I didn't pre-boil. And pigeon peas. The pigeon peas I pre-boiled. I always like to pre-boil my pigeon peas. So we're going to give that a mix and allow the curry to coat everything. And we're going to allow it to bunge down and fry up in that curry. You want to do this, it should take between 5 to 8 minutes. But I'm also adding in my green seasoning at this time. So I'll add in my green seasoning and then I'll give it another mix. You see all of that liquid in there, you want everything to dry up. That's what bunging is. Drying up all of the natural juices that the veggies or meat, if you're making with meat, come out. Once that happens, then you'll go in with water now to cook. We're going to cover it with enough water, add salt to taste, and I'm adding in some complete seasoning. I like to use complete seasoning. It does add another level and another layer of flavor. We're also adding in some richness and creaminess with this coconut milk powder. If you wanted to keep this vegan, you would want to use a vegan coconut milk powder or coconut milk. Give that a mix and we're going to allow this to come up to a simmer. We need to make sure that the breadfruit is cooking and it's really nice and soft. Now I got my breadfruit from BDC, West Indian Supermarket in Lauderhill, Florida. Here you can find all of your Trinidadian items and all of the Caribbean flavors items you see me using on my show. So as it starts to reduce, the sauce will start to thicken. You want to check the breadfruit and make sure it's cooking. You want to make sure it's soft. So I'm just giving it a mix, and I'll go ahead and check my breadfruit now. And my breadfruit still needed a little more cooking. So we're going to allow this to continue to cook again, because it needs some more cooking. And you would see here how much the liquid has reduced in there. It's starting to thicken up. The breadfruit is right where I need it to be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish this with some roasted geera powder. We're just going to sprinkle that over and mix that in. Once you mix it in, you want to taste and adjust your salt, and then this is ready to be served. So I hope you guys enjoyed this twist to curry corn. Try it, let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you make it, comment down below or tag me on Instagram. I love to see your pictures. Thank you all again so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Be safe, everyone. Bye bye.